Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Yair from GMS Savannah, Georgia. But first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the ark and pushes 100% truth to four corners of the earth, and to you hopeful elect of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens all over the world. Shalom. Today is a little quick lesson I'm gonna get into here, and this is another sad judgment right here from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But like I say, as time go on, these perilous times, a lot of this is gonna continue to happen. And and the Lord is no respect of persons, man. But judgments are going out all the time, and this is very unfortunate. And this is another one here, and then we're gonna hit precepts, with this video.
Gillen the third. He was found dead this morning from possible cardiac arrest. A vigil was held in the Palatka High School gym to remember the strong but silent football player.
He was always smiling, always energetic, although quiet by nature and a little more reserved. He was just one of those young men that you enjoyed being around.
We're sharing these photos with you today. His family gave them to us.
Yeah, this tragic loss comes less than a year after another student, Bailey Holbrook, passed away after being hit by lightning. News4JAX reporter Ariel Schiller is live outside Palatka High School where that vigil was held for Robert. And Ariel, this community, you got to be heartbroken over the loss.
Kent, they're understandably heartbroken over the sudden passing of Robert. The school year had just started on Monday, and within hours of learning of his passing, the community came together to honor his memory. What kind of friend was Robert to you?
He was always positive. I never heard a bad thing come from him. He always liked to work. He always liked to have fun. Every time you called his name, he had a smile on his face.
More than 100 people packed the Palatka High School gym Tuesday afternoon to honor and grieve Robert Gillen III. His friend and teammate Tony Turner says the loss hurts.
He gonna be a part of my prayers. Everything I do gonna be for him. Starting on now, and do more things for him. Try to do harder for him. Just be like Robert. Be more like Robert. Positive, good attitude all the time.
The Palatka Police Department says it appears Robert died sometime overnight after complaining of chest pains before going to a football practice Monday. Coach Bobby Rollerson says nothing was out of the ordinary at that practice. I know there were reports saying that he was complaining of chest pains. Was that a surprise to hear that?
It was a surprise in one sense that nothing was discussed about it yesterday at practice. This was something that I think when he got home, maybe he had said something to his parents about it. And as I understand it, precautions were taken at home to make sure that everything was fine there. But yeah, in that sense it was, because nobody had any idea that there was anything going on.
Coach Rollerson was just getting to know Robert over the last few months. He had just started practicing with a varsity team. He says Robert was the kind of person that they wanted other teammates to duplicate.
He always was 100% in everything that he did. And as Coach Turner said today during the service, anytime you said something to him, even if it wasn't what he wanted to hear, his only response was, "Yes, sir." And again, you just can't ask for anything more than that.
The Palatka Police Department says they did complete an autopsy and initial results show that Robert died of natural causes, but they are waiting on toxicology and blood test results.
Well, that just show you right there, It's just unfortunate, that, athletes like that, this Jake was a young guy, man, And, whenever you hear cardiac arrest, you go back to 2020 when the Show Enough came out. And, a lot of people, took it around that time, took a little bit after. And, a lot of times it was family, man, that that kind of push this on these young Jakes and stuff, and knowing they'll be around the sports world, around other kids, and they just say, hey, you will be safe if you you take this. But Job 13:4 says, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value. And yeah, a lot of times, back in 2020, a lot of this was pushed upon the, the people to take. You know what I'm saying? Your doctors, your school physicians and stuff like that, and they have no value, man. Just our people was trusting into this science, or so called, and this was not. We shouldn't take anything, man. We are special people above all other people, man, and we do not put anything in our body that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And Jake them got their judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's exactly what happened, man. Trusting in the physicians. And then we go over here to Exodus 20:23-2. And I use this all the time. Thou shalt not follow the multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in cause to decline after many to wrath judgment. You can't go and do everything everybody else is doing. You have to be more knowledgeable of things that's going on out here in the world. And a lot of these guys are going to these churches and stuff and following behind these pastors, and this Christianity got our people all messed up, man, because they're following the wide gate. People want to try to have everything back in Babylon as back to normal as possibly. They feel they're doing their part to bring normalcy back to Babylon, but this place is not going to be healed. It's not going to happen. But when people are following Jeebus and all that, and they have no clue what's really going on, and our people being manipulated by this Christianity and these churches and these pastors and everything, and our people are following false prophets, false leaders, and this is going to continue to go on and on and on. This is nothing. Once it really start ramping up, man, this is going to get worse and worse and worse. And then we're going to hit 1 Timothy here, 6:20, and it says, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thou trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling, oppositions of science, falsely so called. Yeah, and our people are always told, around 2020 to trust the science. We want to get, Babylon the Great back to normalcy, and you have to do your part. And that's all it was, man. A lot of damn babbling all over the world, man. That fear tactic, and and that's the science had a whole nother objective. But you can't tell our people nothing, man. They go for whatever they hear. Our people are sottish. Israel is very sottish, man, and they want to continue to enjoy life and keep traveling and playing sports and everything. So they're gonna do whatever it takes to be able to keep that normalcy in their life, man. And that's why our people get caught up in these snares, and it's happening all the time. And and like I say, the damage has been done, man. This is one of many, many more. We're gonna be hearing about more and more stories about this. And then I'm gonna hit up Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and they stay on their horses and trust in the chariots, because there are many, and in horsemen, because they are strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord." And like I say, our people do not understand that they are a special people of the Lord. And you want to trust the science and a lot of that stuff, and you know, you're not putting your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, you're going to get caught up in a very, very bad snare out here, which a lot of our people have had happen to them, man. You know, just to try to keep your so-called saying living my best life, and these are the type of things going to happen. You know, we are stronger people. The Israelites, we are stronger people, man. We built different. They not like us. But what we do, man, we go in and have our body infiltrated. So you know what I'm saying? And you know, you take away that power that you have when your body get infiltrated by, you know, something that's probably, you know, most likely a known unknown force. You know what I'm saying? In which it, you know, it just interrupt our force field, man. And so our people just got to understand, man, that you know, when you follow the multitude to do evil, man, this is the kind of stuff that's going to happen, and it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, man. So a lot of people are very, you know, they're ashamed, and people are worried. They see this. You know, people that's young should not be having cardiac arrest. And you have to admit that. There's something is wrong here. But it's an underlying situation that's going on out here. But of course they're not going to talk about that. You know? They're going to cause it on every other thing they can think of. But we know the truth. We know what's going on. We see through it, through our spiritual eyes. And when we hear stuff, we already know what the deal is. So, you know, the hopeful elect, you know what I'm saying, we can see this stuff a mile away. We here for the words. When, you know, when people participate in these Squid Games, you know, it's going to be a bad outcome for you. You know, you're not using your brain, your God-given ability brain to understand this. But, you know, we understand, you know, this is the Lord's story, and it's just the way it is, and this just how things are going to work out, man. So that's why you got to continue to pray and repent, hopefully elect, you know, keep the law, statutes, and commandments to your best ability. Because, man, this is horrible times are going to continue to exist as time goes on, and you'll see. But I hope this was edifying to the sheep. And Quan Yasharala, on to the next lesson. And Shalom.